Have you ever caught your partner in a lie that completely changed how you look at them? My girlfriend owns a 90-pound German Shepherd mix named Duke. Now, I have extreme dog trauma from a childhood attack. When we first moved in together, I was genuinely terrified, but she swore up and down that Duke was basically a rug with a heartbeat. And for 3 years, she was right. Every single day when I get home from work, Duke is dead asleep on the couch. He barely even lifts his head to look at me. I used to joke that she accidentally adopted a giant furry sloth. But last Wednesday, my afternoon meetings got canceled. I got home at 3 p.m. instead of my usual 5. I walked out to the backyard and I found something weird hidden behind the grill. A shredded, heavy-duty Kevlar bite sleeve, the exact kind police used to train attack dogs. I just stood there, staring at it. Duke is the laziest dog on earth. Why would he have a professional bite sleeve? I figured maybe it was a weird, hand-me-down chew toy. But then 2 days later, I found a heavy-duty breakaway leash in the trash. It was snapped completely in half. That's when I started paying attention. Every few days, a completely destroyed industrial-grade dog toy would end up in the trash. Thick ropes, pieces of tires. So I decided to set a trap. Yesterday, I parked down the street and quietly walked up to my own backyard fence at 4 p.m., an hour before I usually get home. I peeked through the wooden slats and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. My girlfriend was standing in the middle of the yard wearing a padded training suit. And Duke, he was a literal missile. He was sprinting full speed, launching 6 feet into the air and tearing into her arm guard like a wolf. He was barking, thrashing, and pulling with enough force to drag her across the grass. She was shouting commands in German, and he was responding perfectly. He wasn't lazy. He was a highly trained, insanely high-drive working dog. Yeah, it gets crazier. I watched her do this for exactly 45 minutes. Pure, intense physical combat. Finally, she gave a release command. She hosed him down, packed up the gear, and took him inside. I waited 5 minutes and unlocked the front door like normal. Duke was already on the couch snoring. How long? I asked, dropping my keys. She completely froze. She looked down at the fresh bruises on her forearm and back at me. Every day, she admitted quietly, for 3 years. But why? He told me he was naturally lazy. She smiled a little bit. He's a protection dog. He has endless energy. But I know how terrified you were of aggressive dogs when we met. So every single day, I burn out 100% of his drive right before you walk in, just so you can feel completely safe in your own house. I looked at the massive dog snoring on the couch.